U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry will visit Seoul next month ahead of the South Korean president's trip to Washington in May. This will be Kerry's first trip to South Korea as Secretary of State, and he's widely expected to discuss key issues concerning North Korea. Our Hwang Sung-hee has the details.
The U.S. State Department said Thursday that South Korea will be among the 3 East Asian countries that U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry will be visiting in mid-April, following his trip to London for the Group of 8 meetings.
During his trip to Seoul, Tokyo, and Beijing, the Secretary will meet with counterparts and discuss the full range of bilateral, multilateral, and regional issues, as well as our economic cooperation and the environment.
In Seoul, Kerry is widely expected to have in-depth discussions on how to bring about peace and stability on the Korean Peninsula in the aftermath of Pyongyang's 3rd nuclear test. Kerry and South Korea's new Foreign Minister Yoon Byung-se are also expected to exchange views on key diplomatic issues between Seoul and Washington ahead of President Park Geun-hye's trip to the United States in early May. Earlier this week, it was announced that Washington will be President Park's first overseas destination as the South Korean president. Meanwhile, the White House said Thursday that U.S. President Barack Obama had called China's new president Xi Jinping to congratulate him on taking office and discussed issues regarding North Korea. White House spokesperson Jay Carney said that President Obama asked Beijing for its cooperation in denuclearizing North Korea, as Pyongyang's nuclear capabilities are becoming a threat to not only the United States but its allies. And as Kerry is known as an excellent negotiator who has urged North Korea to engage in dialogue, all eyes are on whether his trip to Seoul and his actions in his new role as Secretary of State will help bring about positive changes on the Korean Peninsula. Hwang Sung-hee, Arirang News.